What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. First, I want to mention that I am using a wide angle lens courtesy of Chris, aka Scooby Freak 86. Chris, thank you for recommending this lens. If you have the Sony ZV-1, then you'll know that it crops in everything super close, and so, you know, usually it's like this, but now you guys are able to see the entire car and I don't have to stand super far back in the corner for you guys to see it. So this is a great inexpensive solution if you have the same camera, and it's working out well so far, as you guys can see. All right, so this should be a fairly quick video. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna make this, but I was cleaning around the items over here and I noticed this box, and I just remembered that Perrin, Mr. Jeff Perrin himself, sent me this about a month and a half ago, and I feel embarrassed that I forgot about it. Jeff, if you're watching, my apologies. I know I told you I'll make a video on this, but now is the time. So I'm gonna show you guys what's inside. All right, so what we have here is an oil filter cover courtesy of Jeff Perrin. Thank you again for sending me this. You guys have been a huge supporter of the channel, and I just wanted to say thank you for this. So this is still a prototype, but it should be released in the next couple of months here. My job was to slap this on the car and test it for any fitment issues. So again, this is just a prototype, so that's why there's a little bit of imperfections right there, but it's anodized neon yellow, and I am now gonna put it on the car. Actually, before I do that, as with anything on this channel, what I like to do is get the weight of the items I'm showing you guys, so you guys can get a feel for exactly how heavy it is through the camera. I'm gonna throw it on my scale here. Let me just reset it. And we are weighing in at 268 grams, so it's a pretty hefty piece. And what's cool is that it matches the tow hook that I have installed on the car. And according to Perrin, it should come in different anodized colors such as red, black, and blue, but obviously this one is the neon yellow one, which I love since it sticks out. And I think Perrin was being very modest when they said this was just for aesthetic purposes, but I've seen other brands out there that claim it helps with heat dissipation. I mean, it is a metal, so I don't know, the heat could flow up from the oil filter. Who knows? I'm throwing it on there because I like it and I think it looks really cool, and it flows well with the engine bay. And Perrin did also mention that they are bringing these back, so I'm assuming years ago these were already released for the other Subaru platforms. They are going to be making a comeback, and I'm sure all the other brands will follow along. I know these aesthetic items and bits are super popular in the Subaru world, so I'm just glad I have one right here. So I don't want to overcomplicate this. All you literally do is slap it on there. There's a rubber O-ring along the edges right here to keep it in place, so it shouldn't go anywhere once you put it on there. So enough talking, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the car. All right, so hopefully you got a good visual on this. This oil filter is just a Subaru one. I haven't used anything else on this car, so this one works out pretty well, and I'm sure 90% of you guys have the same oil filter. So this oil filter cover should fit on there. They haven't confirmed fitment on other oil filters, so again, if you have the same style filter, then it should work. I'm just gonna throw it on there and see how it fits. I did clean this up beforehand, so just so you guys know. It's on there pretty tight. Jeff said not to worry about the distance right here, since again, this is a prototype, so I'll be sending them my thoughts on it and how it fits. But so far, it's on there pretty good. You can't even spin it. Falling off should not be an issue. Yeah, so far, that's it right there. It should have no issues with closing. Oh yeah, that's not even close, and it didn't even raise it by a whole bunch. This is so far just a small update on the engine bay. Regardless of it popping out, it's still pretty subtle overall, and I didn't really have a theme when I was trying to build my car. If it looks good, I throw it on there, but you know, a lot of folks have liked this yellow cover right here, and I get a lot of questions on it. I'm actually really surprised that you guys like it a lot. I put this on here when I first got the car because I wanted to protect the headlights, and as if you guys can see right here, it's not perfect. I have a clear wrap over the headlight, but on the corners I decided to cut out some yellow film that I got from eBay to where it'll cover the inside right here and just add a little bit of accent to it. It's not perfect, but it's been on here for over 4 years. I was gonna take it off. Like I said, it was only a temporary solution, but I decided to keep it. It just adds a little something to it, and it matches the Diode Dynamics fog lights right there. So overall, it's just small things that matter. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and report back to Perrin. I'm gonna let him know that the fitment is great and it's not wobbling or anything. And the distance here from the lip to the actual cover itself is very close. So for a prototype, it's pretty solid, and I can't wait for these to go into production. All right, so like I said, it was just gonna be a super quick video, more of an update video than anything. If you guys have any questions about the car or anything, the channel, just drop them in the comments below and I will answer them. I do my best to answer every single question. I mean, unless it's, you know, there's a lot of mean people out there. So, I mean, some people are angry and they leave angry comments. So, and of course, I can't close out the video without thanking Perrin. Again, thank you guys for sending me this prototype. Really excited for these things to go out into production, and I think they'll be very, very popular. And they add a nice touch to the engine bay. That reminds me, I'm gonna bring this back up. This is also another prototype that they sent me over. I mean, it's not really a prototype. They're just these trunk bumper guards right here. Jeff actually gave me these during Big Northwest, and what it's supposed to do is when you shut your trunk, it's made mainly for the STI wing, or if you have a trunk with the big wing on there. If you slam it, it's not gonna wobble like the stock one, since these are actually harder. So if I close it, there's no rattles, there's no vibrations. And if you guys want a set of these, just go and bug Perrin. I'm sure they should throw them out into production soon. And one last thing before I close out the video, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to Big Northwest this year. It's all the way up north at Dirtfish, and that's at least a 3.5 hour drive from us. But I don't know, if you guys are going, let me know in the comments. I'm still on the fence about it. It's just, you know, driving 7 hours in one day back and forth is kind of a lot. So I'm still thinking about it, but who knows, maybe I'll see you guys there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. I just wanted to say thank you guys for always watching the videos and for the constant support. My job as a content creator is to keep providing content for you guys. So this kind of stuff just helps keep me motivated. I know some weeks are tougher than others, but the channel continues to grow, so I really, really appreciate it. But that should be it for this one. I know I need to wash the car. It's a little dirty, but it keeps raining, so I'm gonna wait a couple days to get some sunshine before washing it. Thank you guys for watching. Any questions, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.